Gems, they're often used in Evony. In fact, this game is built around gems. Evony dish out all these packages for you to buy, and in every package, doesn't matter how small or big it is, gems is always there. So what are these gems used for? Well, some of the things is this. It used for upgrading your specialties. It is used for cultivating your generals. It is used for buying shields, or what you call it, protection. It is used in the black market to buy items. It is used in the in-game store to buy items such as stamina, resource, all these things like that. Everything evolve around gems. But the question is, how do you get or how do you obtain an amount of gems for free? Hi, I'm Ghost, and welcome to Ghost Gaming 83. This video is brought to you by Gaming Studios. In this video, I will show you how to get 1 million gems in a week or 7 days. Check it out. And if you have not subscribed to our video, please do. That will help us to help you build your account further. Welcome back. In this video, I'll show you how to get tons of gems, roughly 1 million or more. And we all need gems. Gem is the fundamental of this game. As you can see, I'm playing my game right now, and a lot of people ask me, okay, you've done a video on staminas, how to get gems. Okay, this game is basically built on gems alone. Okay, and I'll show you how to get free gems. Now, in my previous video, I showed you how to replenish your staminas using this one event, and we're going to use the same event to get gems. Okay, that event will be the Hydra invasion. Let's go to Event Center, Activity, and go down to Hydra invasion. This event will start for me in 2 days. Okay, once it starts, I'll be joining my alliance to rally the Hydra boss, whether if it's from level 1 to level 6. Once defeated, I'll get those Hydra chests, and within those Hydra chests, I'll be looking for is the Hydra chips, or the chips itself. So when you accumulate all those chests together and then you open up the chest, you get tons of chips. Now once you get chips, it's the same thing as stamina. Once you get chips, you go to the tavern and then go to Wheel of Fortune, and then you're gonna spin. In this case, I'm gonna spin it 100 times using 9,000 tokens. Okay, so right now my spin doesn't give me, it gives me quantity 2 of the 50 gems. It gave me quantity 1 for the 20 gems and quantity 1 for the 20 gems. Now I'm gonna spin it one more time. You gotta understand, each spin you're gonna get random items. They're all not the same. Okay, again, this doesn't give me gems, only the lower one, quantity 2 of the 50. I'm gonna spin it one more time. Same thing, 100. One more time. Okay, then one more time. You're gonna spin a lot of this, so basically you're gonna use all your chips in spinning the Wheel of Fortune. This is okay. So this spin will give me quantity 1 of the 500 gems. Okay, and also lower tier gems too. So this is the easiest and quickest way for you to obtain all those gems. Now it depends on how much chip you have. Right now I already spin a few, so I have 1 million chips. But if you have more than 1 million chips, you're on a good path. You'll get about 80, 90, or roughly 100,000 gems. Okay, that's the quickest way. Every single week you obtain 100,000 gems. by doing the Hydra event and collecting those chests, Hydra chests, and then collecting those chips to use it on the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Another way of obtaining gems, not that many, but enough. Okay, and that is through the Alliance Duel. If I go into the tab, go to Alliance Season tier, and then you can see that there are roughly about 6 tiers. There are the bronze, silver, gold, platinum, gems, grandmaster, and each of those tiers reward is gems. You know, for the bronze 8,000, silver 10,000, 12,000 for the gold, platinum 14,000, and so on. You know, if you have a big alliance, a powerful alliance, I would suggest you just join. It doesn't matter what K level you are, just join the alliance duel. You know, if your alliance rank 1 or win the duel, you get gems, and that's a really good way of getting gems. Damn, you know, it's hot in here, but yeah. Anyway, alliance duel is a good way of getting gems. Not so many, but you know, enough, good enough for you to upgrade certain things to your generals or your building. Another way to get gems is through the Battlefield shop. I'm gonna go Battlefield, Glory shop, and Battlefield shop. Now, you require 2 things, okay? The crystal and the token. Right now I have 2,102 token and 10,159 crystal. Okay, I get free refresh of 3, and when I refresh, of course, gems gonna show up. Now, it's gonna require you to use your crystal or your token. In this case, 130 crystal is required for me to purchase the 2,000 gems. You know, and if you have plenty of these items, the token or the crystal, you know, just spend it in the Glory shop. You know, you get replenish all your gems, and you know, you get a lot of gems. Okay, but the token and the crystal also use on different other things too, and I'm not gonna go into it. This video is focusing majority of the time is on how to get free gems, and Glory shop, you actually get gems from it. You know, it requires you to spend those items, but yeah, you get gems. Okay, and the thing is that another way of getting gems is the undead. Okay, and for your personal ranking, you can rank high, you can rank low, you get a certain amount of gems. Let's go to mail, and then let's go to event, and let's see if I have undead on here. Okay, for my personal score, I received 3.1 thousand gems. For my lion score on my server, rank 1, I'll get 2,000 gems. Okay, either way, you're gonna get 2,000 gems if your alliance rank first in your server. Okay, I know it's not much, but you know, free, better than nothing, right? Okay, so what we've discussed so far is Hydra, Alliance Duel, Battlefield shop, and Undead. Those are the low tier free gems that you can get. Now we're going up to the higher tier of the free gems. Okay, and right now if I go to event center, no, not event center, but if I go to another event, of course this week is Mother's Day event, and I'm gonna go to gather troop. I'm on day 1, I'm gonna go to recruit more, and as you can see, there are a lot of gems, and this requires you to cultivate your general. You know, you're gonna have to spend gems to cultivate your generals, but in return you're gonna receive a lot of gems. So roughly there are about 39 of the 5,000 gems. Okay, and when you cultivate your general, you're gonna spend roughly about 80,000 gems. You know, you're gonna get back, let's see, you're gonna get back around 195,000 gems. That's 39 of the 5,000 gems. Okay, and it's pretty easy. You know, you spent 80, you're getting back 195,000 gems. And so subtract that, basically your net worth is 110,000 gems. Okay, you're getting back. There is another event. I don't have it on here. It passed, but I'll pull up the screen recording for you. It's called the King's Path. Okay, King's Path, and on day 2, try your best tab. That consumes stamina, and if you followed my video on how to replenish your staminas, you get free staminas to use in this event. Okay, so there is roughly about 35 of the 5,000 gems. Okay, and you're getting back 175,000 gems. So if you add those together, 175,000 gems and 195,000 gems, you're gonna get 370,000 gems all total for those 2 events. Okay, so those are the top tiers event. Another top tier event, if I go to event center and in the limited tab, I'm gonna go down. Right now I don't have that event. That event goes on every other week. Right now I have a SVS, or server monarch competition, and when this is over, this tab will be replaced for the tier monarch competition, and I believe there are 6 rounds in those tier monarch competition. Okay, let me pull up a screen here. I don't have the event rounds, but I have the all-out attack. Okay, the final 2 rounds. So the first round is going to be your, I guess if I remember it right, it's going to be your research and construction, speed ups and all the stuff like that. The next round is going to be your troop training. The next round is going to be your boss event, and then gathering event, and then the 2 last rounds going to be your all-out attack event. That's PvP. So how much people you kill, you get points for it. Now do understand this, okay? It doesn't matter what level you are, you can participate in this event, okay? But one thing I have to remind you guys is this event, you're not going to compete with every other server, meaning that you're not going to, if you're a level 40, you're not going to compete every level 40 on your server. I mean, not 40, but every level that's 1 to level 50 on the server or on other server. Okay, you're only constrained to your keeps level. So right now I'm K42. I'll be competing with a K42, K43 for all server, including mine. Okay, so if I get the top rank 1, by the end of the day, I will accumulate 117 of the 1,000 gems. Okay, and if I do all of these events, it will be half of the gems that I gathered or accumulate, meaning that I will have roughly about 819,000 gems. Okay, and if you add that up to 370,000 gems from the troop gathering event on Mother's Day or so, and the King's Path event, you get 1 million or over 1 million gems for that 1 week. Okay, so the tier monarch only appears on weeks that are out of SVS. Okay, when SVS come, it doesn't show up. But I know all of us have a difficult time to get gems, and I hope this video with me explaining all the events and how you get gems help you get a lot of gems to build up your castle or your account or your generals. Okay, so I hope this video helped you. Please subscribe. When you subscribe, you help me to help you on leveling your castle, on improving your account, and getting free gems, getting free staminas. And that's all for now. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.